taking a look at the week ahead for Bitcoin. Galen, what can you tell us about the markets going ahead? You have looked at Bitcoin volume, right? Can we discuss a bit about that compared to the crypto market volumes overall in April?
Yeah, I think, look, the crypto markets had a banner month up, they've surged in terms of volume. I think the volume number is a difficult one to pin down because there are so many exchanges where, actual activity is happening mixed in with what may be fake volume. But no question that April was a huge month for volume in crypto markets. Bitcoin, however, looking at a conservative list of markets, down about 33% from where it was about the beginning of the year. And I think that's representative of what you'd see even further offshore. So it's indicative of how a large amount of activity has moved into altcoins. And a large amount of that may be driven by retail enthusiasm. But meanwhile, we're seeing these headlines, as you mentioned, Christine, this week, JPM and Fido as well, showing their clients' interest in crypto is growing. And I think that's bound to push up Bitcoin price in the long term. And it's only a matter of time before you see the market's attention begin to return if that happens.
Yeah, that being said, on the tech side of things, we did see some pressure on Bitcoin in the previous week, and one of the reasons suggested was because of the miner situation in China. There's, Chinese miners do a lot of the mining for Bitcoin on the network. They had some power outages due to some coal mine accidents. This week they came back online, right, Christy?
Yeah, they've been gradually coming back online. We mentioned that last week as well. And this weekend is the next difficulty adjustment period. And that's going to kick in this weekend. So we're expecting a correction at that point. And that means it basically just means that it's going to get a little bit, it's going to change in whether and how difficult it is for miners to mine Bitcoin. As the miners come back online, we'll see the difficulty level go up eventually. But for now, it's still sort of based on the past 2 weeks and what the network has been seeing. So, it shouldn't. I mean, from the day to day, we're not going to notice a whole big difference in how Bitcoin operates.
Mm-hmm. And the code for Taproot's speedy trial and activation method for Bitcoin's biggest upgrade in years is due to trigger tomorrow as well, correct?
Yes, that actually coincides with the difficulty adjustment that we're going to be seeing. So we are finally going to get Taproot starting to get signal for. So it's going to kick in at an activation level. It doesn't mean it's going to be all happening and ready to go. That is going to take till probably close to November. When the snow starts falling again, we will hopefully be getting Taproot. So starting this weekend, that's what it's looking like. Starting this weekend, miners who wish to adopt the upgrade can signal their support by including special data in the blocks that they mine called the signal bit. And if 90% of the blocks mined during this difficulty period or any other difficulty period, which is about 2 weeks, every 2-week difficulty period, if we get 90% between now and the August 11th timeout, then the upgrade will be locked in for activation in November this year. And in case you don't remember, haven't heard from me before on this, this is one of the biggest upgrades that we've seen in Bitcoin in a really long time. Everybody wants it. It's just been, the holdup has been figuring out how to get there. And speedy trial seems to be the way that it's going to happen.